Hi guys, welcome to another Dev Chatty Chat. Have you seen the official launch trailer for The Secret Life of Dorian Pink? I'm going to assume you have. If not, don't let me find out because I'm dramatic and I will be devastated. With this bead paint hopefully providing sufficient visual entertainment, I like to go into a little chat with you about things like why I decided to launch the game for free and what I did for marketing, etc. Sit back, relax, and have some cheese, or vegan cheese for the dairy-averse. First point of curiosity, why did I decide to launch The Secret Life of Dorian Pink for free? When I started making the game, I had already decided I wanted to release it for free. This was to make sure I explored and experimented sufficiently, this being my first game and all, without being bogged down by commercial checklists and expectations. But of course in the beginning, the game was supposed to be much smaller. I hadn't expected to make my own dialogue system, make my own suite of music and sound effects, and god, I hated the animating. So eventually along the way I had the mind to make it a paid game. With that in mind, the scope of the game expanded. It's a good thing. Then some of you who watched my previous videos might know I had a few procrastination breaks in between game development, some lasting for months, a bit concerning, but during these breaks I've always returned with fresh eyes to Dorian Pink. Almost like coming back the next day to your painting, being an artist, noticing with new eyes the good things about it and the bad. So with my last big pause on game development, I realized I was spending so much time and stressing out about localization, porting, controller support and such. I dragged myself through debugging the game and doing decent work with controller support, which I am proud of. But the game has been dragging on for longer than is desired, and I just want to launch it so people can actually play it. I hadn't gone into game development for commercial purposes. I do hope eventually I can be paid doing it, but for my first game it wasn't the intention. People had told me I ought to charge at least a bit for all the hours and investment I put into The Secret Life of Dorian Pink, but I decided it didn't sit well with me eventually. Not for The Secret Life of Dorian Pink anyway. I felt really good when I finally decided on that. But I'll make the soundtrack purchasable on Steam and itch.io for anyone who wants to support Dorian Pink a bit further. Not required of course, the music will also be posted on the channel anyway, so this is completely optional and it will just be a nice cherry on top of the support you have already given me in the comment sections here and in Discord. What of the Toge Productions Fund Initiative? Some of you might know I was accepted into the Toge Productions Southeast Asian Game Fund Initiative. They are most well known for publishing the narrative barista game Coffee Talk. They helped me so much on navigating Steam Developer for the first time, on debugging, on game publishing and whatnots, and made the process so much easier than it would have been if I were trying to figure it out on my own. I'll have the link to the grant down in the comment section below. My game was too small for them eventually. I think whole playthrough lasts just about 2 to 3 hours, so we did not come to a publishing agreement. So I've decided to self-publish. I'll be happy to share more about my experiences being part of the Toge Productions Fund if you contact me on Discord or something like that, or wherever you can find me. What I did for marketing for The Secret Life of Dorian Pink. In terms of marketing, I tried Twitter, but I suck at it. The tweets are going too fast for me, so I did almost nothing on that platform even though it's swarming with game devs, though I've heard it's not that effective for conversion. But either way, I virtually don't exist there. For Instagram, I think people follow me mostly for art because I was an illustrator. I am an illustrator when I'm not game deving. So most of my friends are there too. It's a supportive small community for me that I build coming out of art school. I definitely don't push my game regularly there. The only place I talk more about my game is YouTube, and you see everything I'm doing here. I did the animated summary for the Picture of Dorian Gray, the book, to give people a recap of the story before playing the game. Then there's the announced trailer. Then there's the official launch trailer that just went up, which I fully trust that you have watched. Outside of the internet, sometimes I talk to people or other local game devs and they get interested in my game. Some of them have read The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde, and that's a convenient point of interest as well. For The Secret Life of Dorian Pink, my marketing is a bit discombobulated all over the place without a clear strategy. Through the Toge Productions mentorship, they talked about game marketing, and Chris, the CEO of Toge, did a Twitter thread on how they do it at the publishing house. It's just hard to get it into your brain when you have a gazillion other priorities and interests, and you're not a natural marketer. For now, I'm just focused on sharing what I know and building a community. So what's the conclusion after 2 years of game development? Ebbs and flows, but it's going. I think I will make small games before making the next big one. Making games is a lifestyle, not a destination, haha. Regarding launching on my birthday. Yes, the game is launching on my birthday. I was concerned at first because do I want that amount of stress leading up to my birthday? Yes, what a great thing to do to yourself. Also, April to July, there are Steam sales and big games launching. The next optimal time would be August, but I didn't want to drag the project on and on. So, any plans for our next game? Since starting this YouTube channel maybe 2 years ago, I've consumed a lot of other books, films, and met new people, saw new things, and I'm quite inspired for my next big game. I already have an idea of what themes it's going to explore. There will be existential jokes, hard choices, and meaningful character development, that's for sure. That's my style. And with the XP points I collected from Dorian Pink, there will be a lot of systems in place for this new one. Audio systems, dialogue systems, interaction systems, money systems, time systems, camera systems, everything. But we'll see. I'm going to take it slower, but when I learn something, I'll share it here as always. What does launching The Secret Life of Dorian Pink mean for you? Shipping your first title, that's big. That's like completing a diploma or a degree or something. It means that you saw something through. It means you didn't give up. It means that your parents won't be worried about your passion fizzling out again. It means you can meet certain job qualifications. It means you have something to show. You haven't just been talking, you put your story out there, and as I said, it's a lifestyle. You reach one destination, there's the next. So on the never-ending journey of game dev, glitter up that pajama pants, feed your pet, and stuff that picnic basket with a shit ton of snack and carbs, because sustenance for the long haul. Woohoo!